It really makes you think, like, what makes certain children's books just so timeless?
That's a good question.
You know? Like, why do some stories just stick with us for generations while others fade?
Welcome to Book Haven.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Glad to be back.
Today, we're going to be looking at You're My Little Blessing by Nicola Edwards.
Okay.
And, it's a children's book, but we're going to really get into, the nuts and bolts of why this thing is so popular.
Yeah.
The You're My Little series has sold over 4.1 million copies.
Wow, that's incredible.
So there's got to be something to this, right? I mean,
Yeah, there's got to be.
it's aimed at, the youngest readers, like babies and toddlers.
Right.
And it's all about, that parent-child bond.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but
Uh-huh.
when you were a kid, were there any books that you just, had to hear every night?
Absolutely.
What was yours?
No, gosh. Goodnight Moon, definitely.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about those early book experiences, right? They just stick with you.
Yeah.
So this book, You're My Little Blessing, it's kind of like tapping into that same magic, I think. Celebrating the bond between parent and child, focusing on children as, precious gifts.
Yeah, the blessing thing is interesting.
Yeah.
It's it almost brings in an element of faith or something.
It does, right? It's like a deeper level than just a typical bedtime story.
Yeah. So what else makes this book special?
Well, one of the things that stands out, especially for these little ones, is that it's super interactive, keeping them engaged.
Right.
The illustrations are amazing. They're by Natalie Marshall.
Okay.
Really colorful and captivating.
Yeah.
And get this, the book has die-cut shapes in the pages.
Oh, cool.
It's like a little peekaboo element,
Oh, yeah.
And there are even these raised elements on the pages, so it's like
Oh, wow.
a tactile experience for little hands.
So it's not just visual, it's like a whole sensory thing.
It's sensory experience, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that the text rhymes.
Yes.
It's like classic nursery rhymes.
Right.
Like how those rhythms just get stuck in your head.
Exactly. And it's actually beneficial for early language development.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It helps babies tune into the sounds of language, pick up on those patterns,
Wow.
and even start building vocabulary.
That's awesome.
It's like a sneaky learning tool disguised as a cute story.
I like that.
And those die-cut shapes we talked about, those actually help with fine motor skills too.
Oh, wow. So they're reaching for them and...
Yeah, exactly. They're grabbing and exploring, so it's developing those little muscles.
That's so cool. It's like they thought of everything.
Right. It seems like every detail was designed with intention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't just a bedtime story, though, is it?
No, not at all.
I feel like I've seen it given as a gift a lot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You see in Easter baskets, baby showers, baptisms.
Right.
It's a meaningful and heartwarming gift.
Yeah.
That blessing theme. It just really resonates with people during those special occasions.
Yeah. It's like you're giving a gift, but you're also giving a blessing.
It's a sentiment that goes beyond the physical gift itself.
Yeah. So it's a sweet sentiment. It's engaging.
It's well designed.
It's educational. It's
it ticks all the boxes.
no wonder this thing is so popular.
Right. It's a hit with parents and kids.
It really makes you think, what makes certain children's books just so timeless?
That's a good question.
Why do some stories just stick with us for generations while others fade away?
It's fascinating, isn't it? There's got to be something about the themes,
Yeah.
the illustrations, the way the words flow together that just captures our imaginations.
Yeah. What are your earliest book memories? The ones that still stick with you?
Oh, gosh. I'd have to say Corduroy by Don Freeman. That little bear with the missing button just captured my heart as a kid.
I love it. So this is something to think about,
Definitely.
as we wrap up today.
It's a great question to ponder.
What were those early books for you?
Yeah, what made them special?
All right. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
It was a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Grab You're My Little Blessing by Nicola Edwards, now on sale for just $11.36. Don't miss this chance to build good habits and achieve remarkable results. Click pre-order now today.
Like and subscribe for more Book Haven podcasts.